A big aloha to my friends in fitness. I think that you're going to love today's video. A quick little top 10 test about fitness and fat loss. Are you ready to have some fun? Giddy up! Oh, if you like the content in this video, please be sure to go check out my transformational Super 7-Week Shape-Up System at super7system.com. You can start for free, absolutely 100% free, with no strings attached. And no credit card required. Psst, that's not me. And if you want to burn twice as many calories during your personal Super 7-Week Shape-Up, tell a friend. So, are you ready for me to debunk some of the most common myths about fitness and fat loss? This one's going to be pretty quick. Yeah, like this. Dumbbell. But if you would like me to discuss any of my answers in more detail, like why not to ever do this exercise, ever, please send me your, probably not this one too often either. Anyway, send me your questions to the dear, oh my dear spine, ouch. Go to the Dear Doug section of my website. You can ask me, seriously? Did somebody, oh, ouch, actually teach this stuff? Check out Dear Doug on my free fitness app. Wait, is that a cheeseburger? Are you, nope, a glass of rebounding hypoglycemia? Please get my app ASAP. I'll be looking forward to seeing you on the inside, my friend. In the meantime, let's see how much you know, or think that you know, about fitness and fat loss. We're not going to be keeping score here, so let's have a little fun with this. Question 1. Which activity do you think burns the highest percentage of fat? Stamina? Nope. Strength? Nope. Snacking? Nope, those aren't carrots. Sleeping? Bingo! Can you believe it? During rest, up to 80% of the calories that you burn are from stored fat. But to take full advantage of this time of preferential fat burning, you need to crank your metabolism in the short term with stamina, especially focusing on higher intensity swings of the Super 7 stamina scale. Super7system.com has all the cranky details. In the long term, you can crank your metabolism with strength, especially the super slow muscle lengthening eccentrics performed during resistance training. Psst, asymmetrical spotting, Gawker. Question 2. Okay, here's a common one. In terms of body composition, which tissue weighs more? Muscle or fat? I've heard it 1,000 times. Muscle weighs more than fat. It's common knowledge. And common sense, right? Wrong. 7 pounds is 7 pounds. Here on the fantasy island of Kauai, Hawaii, 7 pounds of rooster plumage weighs the same as 7 pounds of red dirt. Weight is weight, whether fat and feathers or muscle and mud. That being said, muscle is much more dense than fat and also more dense than water, and therefore sinks in water. On the other side of the pool sits body fat, which is much more voluminous. In other words, it takes up a lot of space for a given weight. It's not only less dense than muscle, but also less dense than water, so it floats in water. No matter how you slice it, muscle sinks. Fat floats. Regardless of your weight, you can't always trust the numbers on the scale, so always be sure to exercise some wisdom by focusing on density and fat loss, not the scale and weight loss. Question 3. Here's an easy one. Alice has a 250-pound boyfriend with a body fat of 28%, but he's been eating tons of veggies and is walking Tiger for an hour a day. So what does Sam weigh? Meat. Get it? Alice, and Tiger, and Sam, the butcher. He weighs meat. Come on, people. It's the Brady Bunch. Okay, well, at least somebody's having fun here, and at least Alice is now serving more salad than steak. This was going to be a top 10 video, but how about just one more, a third real question? I'm getting loopy. I'll have 7+ more coming soon, I promise, so subscribe and stay tuned. Question 3. Sleeping burns the highest percentage of fat. So, how can training in the low-intensity fat-burning zone also burn the highest quantity? That's easy. It can't. Lower intensities of activity, like sleeping, or staring at the sun while you mosey, or exercising in the lower intensity quote-unquote fat-burning zone all do burn higher percentages of fat, but they also burn much lower overall quantities of fat. Percentage does not equate to quantity. If it did, sleep would be our best exercise, right? You burn the greatest preponderance of fat while you sleep or rest, percentage-wise, if that's even a word. However, because you're not doing much, you're also not burning much. To say the same exact thing only differently, working at a lower intensity while doing anything burns a higher percentage of fat because it's a much more efficient source of energy. But because you're not burning many calories, that high percentage of fat doesn't equate to very much fat. For most people, it's too much time, with too few results. However, on the contrary, when you are training at higher intensities, such as performing stamina swings and intense circulo-respiratory intervals, your body is pushed into the higher intensity cardio zone, which actually burns a much greater volume of fat, even though the actual percentage of calories is less. I can make this a lot more complicated if you'd like, but for now, just realize that higher intensity stamina swings essentially allows you to fit more exercise into less time. In a nutshell, and on this graph, the cardio zone is actually the true fat-burning zone. There is a lot more to this topic, but working a little more intensely, safely, is one of the best ways to achieve a lot better results from doing a lot less. Swinging the stamina scale is one of the smartest, simplest, speediest, and safest scientific solutions to burning more fat in less time. So please visit super7system.com to learn why working out the way your body works really works. I look forward to leading you through your own personal Super 7 Week Shape-Up transformation week by week, day by day, and step by step. You can start up for free, so you can shape up forever. Go to super7system.com.